welcome back to Traveler. I think in lieu of a recap, we do a kind of short recap from each of you about kind of your characters. And then as you're going along, I want you to describe kind of a point in their life when they ran into the other two characters. Maybe not at the same time, maybe separately, and how they know and how they've interacted and how their lives are now a part of yours. Does anyone want to volunteer, or we can just go around?
I can start from when my memory chip was once again reactivated.
So I have generated some images for these.
Okay.
Feel free to ignore them. But this is your character.
Oh, I like that.
I was expecting it to be more sort of a puddle of flesh, but I'm really glad it isn't.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. Yeah,
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I like that. Yeah, it is. Yes.
I take no credit for the art of the character itself, but I take full credit for the design and the stuff around it, the framing and all that thing.
That's really good.
That moves.
I'm so glad you noticed.
Oh, it does.
It's a little thing.
Oh,
What move? Sorry. Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
So, who are you?
My name is Janet. I am designed as a scientific exploration droid that has the memories of an 18-year-old prodigy somewhere in their mind. They were deactivated for reasons unknown. They were probably known, but the data has become corrupted. Yes. But I was reactivated. I call him Father, but I assume that you have an actual name.
For the last time, my name is Josh, not Father.
Yes. So yes, I was awoken aboard. It's unclear. The ship's actually in pretty good shape, so it's unlikely that it was crashed, just abandoned for again reasons unknown to me. But yes, I am bound both to the ship and to Josh.
Yeah. Cool. So, in your memories,
Yes.
So in the case that the way you know Josh, you know him from your current corrected lifetime.
Yeah.
So when, so what kind of skill did Josh impart on you? So you have to take a skill that Josh has. What did Josh teach Janet?
Okay.
And actually, that's a good question. What did Janet teach Josh?
Yeah. Do I have mechanic?
You do not.
Oh, ability to repair yourself?
Yeah. I think you talk me through the repairs that you do on me.
Oh, I like that. It's very cool. Yep.
I mean, I could be real stupid, and basically just download some of your science database. Or,
I mean, if that was the case, I'd probably
alternatively,
yeah.
I take. Oh wait, no. No, never mind. Maybe computers? I
learn
learned
how to download information in the first place.
basically,
Yes.
I'm
Ooh, you download my blueprint so you can work out how to fix me.
yeah, basically.
Nice.
Cool.
Hmm.
All right. Yeah.
So
like that.
I've already got electronics 0, but you've got computers 1.
Then you can take computers 1. Yeah.
Computers 1, lovely.
Cool. All right. So that's how you know Josh. There's a
Mhm.
kind of father, not son, not even daughter either. It's like father.
Scientist creation.
It's a little yes.
Frankenstein. Frankenstein.
It is a little Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster. Yeah. Kind of relationship going on there. But how do you know Joe's character then?
Oh.
What was Joe's character's name?
Gavin.
Gavin.
So, before you joined the IRS, when you were at a frat party?
Yes, I believe we went to university together, did we not? Yes.
Yeah, I think you bumped into the prodigy during his wandering phase.
Of course, like during your vagrancy or your...
Yeah, I think just before he was about to set off. So he'd finished his studies and
So
was
you dropped out or...
yes, yeah, because I failed university.
Yes.
So
you were bumming around the frat house, Go Pi Delta Phi.
Exactly. So as you were celebrating your graduation, I was just living there. So,
Great, love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to swap sheets?
Yeah, go for it. Although, what I would have taught you at that particular time, I do not know. But I'm definitely taking energy weapons so that I know how to shoot the very expensive gun that I now
It's
have.
xenophobia, not xenobiology.
No.
Possibly computers or drive, I think, for me.
Drive seems cool. Like in
Yeah.
terms of like driving like vehicles around. Maybe that frat party got a
Oh,
little
God, yeah.
fucking wild.
Take Drive Walker.
Yeah. Yeah.
That frat party was real.
So at the time, I was just an octopus in a glass orb, and you just popped me on top of a robot, and off I went. Oh, this is way better. I had to roll everywhere, Janet. Roll. Sure.
Love that.
Yeah, I love that too. That's really good. Cool. So we have a clear picture of Janet, where they come from, where they're going. I will kind of like take a little agency away at some point to say like how you are where you are, but
Yeah.
I think kind of leaning on that we can segue very nicely into Josh. And this is what Josh looks like. You'll need to. Oh no, you won't.
It's so good.
You used that voice, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we're bang on now."
Oh yeah. He's wearing Crocs.
Yes, he
he
is.
is.
You
That
look,
was specific.
That's so good.
you look like a Hawaiian John Wick.
You really do.
It's all gone wrong for me.
I'm glad I did. I was umming and ahhing about whether or not to give him goggles so that he was wore around his neck. I'm glad I decided not to. That would look way too. No, the jacket that he's wearing with all the pouches on it is
so good.
is the thing.
That's truly great.
And the Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Right. So, describe Josh's life, kind of where he started, where he got to, and then how we know how he knows Janet, but how does he know Gavin?
Well, back when he was in the old corporate world, climbing the corporate ladder, he was always on edge because he just did not have the social skills to really navigate the level that he reached.
Yeah,
Somehow he got up there and he had no fucking clue what he was doing.
he just made it every single time.
Yeah. He doesn't know how he did it. No one knows how he did it. When he was still doing it, he liked to think that it was just his skills speaking for themselves. But then he had a little breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there was yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, a little breakdown.
Had a little breakdown. Bon appetit. And
Yes, good.
Yeah, just cashed everything in, quit his job, and dropped off the grid. However, I think before that happened, we got audited by the IRS at one point.
Oh, yes, you did. Yes, and let me tell you, there were some discrepancies found in HR.
However, I hope that my level of technical ability meant that I kept things nice and tidy.
I kind of like the idea that we were just sort of sitting there at the end of a day, neither of us sort of really having anything to say, and then goes like, right, well, I'm going to the shooting range. Do you want to come?
I like that.
Yes, please.
Energy weapons.
Energy weapons.
Yeah.
And what were you getting off me?
I think broker. I think this is maybe...
Yeah, I don't know how I got broker, but I got broker.
I think maybe when we got... either this is from hanging around the corporate offices and all the business, or like when we got back together just before this, I was sort of needing to buy like stuff
Maybe this is
that I wasn't requisitioning.
Yeah.
Like I know how to... I know I can play like equipment requisition forms like a piano, but in terms of just buying stuff in a store, I super don't know how to do that.
Yeah, it's also a question of like there is going to be a question of how on earth did you end up with this pocket nuke? I think maybe this helps to explain that. Of like it was not just the requisition forms; it was the requisition forms and some finagling with the broker side of things, and a little bit because it's a really highly dangerous object that an IRS director ended up with, which is...
It's irregular, I'll grant
it's very irregular.
Yeah, how did I end up... Like... I think that's truly something I haven't yet got a good explanation for, how I ended up with the nuclear device. Any suggestions from the floor?
The only way that I can imagine it is... Have you seen The Accountant?
Yeah, the Ben Affleck one?
Yes.
I haven't, no.
Oh,
I know
okay.
of it.
He's an auditor for criminal gangs, but they don't always pay him with money. They pay him with like artworks and stuff. And I imagined that, like, as well as working for like the Central Bureau, if you had like a side hustle going on,
Yeah.
where it
As
was
a tax write-off.
Yeah, because what you were doing wasn't illegal. You were ensuring that they would pass their audit before they got audited, so they didn't get into trouble.
Yeah.
And kind of as
So I was making sure the criminals paid all the tax they were supposed to pay legally.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the one thing you couldn't write off because it was stupidly dangerous was this pocket nuke.
So I just had to have it.
Yeah, and so you've confiscated it, and they took
Yeah,
that.
well, actually, there's a... How much is a pocket nuke?
Oh, it's a
250,000 or something?
Really expensive, yeah.
Well, yes, there's actually a write-off. You can give up to 250,000 credits worth of equipment as a gift under subsection 11C. So you have to find someone in the next 38 seconds to give 250,000 credits worth of equipment to. Otherwise, I think John's coming. John's a stickler. Yeah, I like that.
Yep, yeah. That sounds cool. So they handed you a pocket nuke, and you were like, "Ah!"
Well, I didn't mean me, but oh well.
Cool.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, broker for me then.
Yeah. So that gives us a good.
And
little...
what am I? Am I just copying the stat that he's got, or am I putting a 0? If
The copying the stat that he. Oh no! You if you have it's always at 1. It's always at 1.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So I get broker at 1 as well.
Yes.
Even though I had broker at 0.
Yep. It was a weird quirk of the thing. Yeah.
Oh,
You don't end up with their so like you can't end up with 2 if he has 2. It's always 1.
It's it's set to 1.
Yep.
Where are they? Gun combat energy 1.
Yeah.
Don't suppose you have flyer, do you?
I do.
Okay, so someone can fly the ship.
Yeah. Only
So-
at 0.
So that's not for the ship. That is for
Airship, grav, ornithopter, rotor, or wing. So it's
that's
aerial
true.
it's
vehicles.
pilot.
Not, yeah.
I have pilot 0, so
I
I can
don't
at
have
least
pilot.
make it go.
Can I have the book for a couple seconds? Just need to grab something from it. because there's one last thing you need to get, which is a skills package, which you get at the beginning of a kind of not adventure exactly, but like like your after creation's done, you kind of say, all right, we're going to do this thing. Here's a skills package so that you have all of the things you need in order to not just be useless, like as a thing.
Yeah.
And the way it works.
Oh, also, I picked up the TL12 computer from the backstory stuff.
Okay.
I'm thinking that was my computer from when I left the. This is my laptop from when I left the job.
Sure.
Didn't realise I should have given it back, and I just got it. And I think
Cost the NHS trillions of credits a year in laptops that haven't been handed back.
it cost 1,000 credits.
This one's better. Okay.
I have no
We're going to use the Traveler Skills Package, which is kind of like a generic one. It kind of has a little bit of everything. So the way it works is that each of the skills is set at 1.
Yep.
We go round robin and we choose one from the pool. Once they're all gone, then we're done. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 skills. So somebody will end up with 2, and the rest of you will end up with 3. I don't like that. Oh, I see why it's it, because it's assuming 4 people. Of course it is. I'll just add another skill. It's fine.
But Ryan,
I'll add an extra gun.
do you want first pick?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so the skills are Deception, Electronics, Gun Combat, Gunner, Medic, Persuade, Pilot, and Stealth.
And these would be set to 1.
Set to 1. And I'm going to add one extra... I have one from there. Recon 1 as well.
Let me just.
And this is at 1, so it's So if
So-
you already have it, you can't take that one.
So, for example, for gun combat, because it's got sub.
Yes, you take one gun combat 1 in something.
Got ya. Makes sense.
So okay, yeah.
hmm And what was it? So gun combat.
Sorry, could I have the list again? Please?
Sure. Deception, Electronics,
Oh, slowly. Deception,
Electronics,
Gun
Combat,
Combat,
Gunner,
Gunner. Oh,
Yeah.
above that, yeah.
Medic,
Medic,
Persuade,
Persuade,
Pilot,
Rich,
Recon,
Recon.
and Stealth. You choose one of those.
Is anyone else thinking of taking Pilot? Then I won't bother because I've got it up to 0.
So
It's
yeah,
good enough.
we get the most benefit if we pick something we've got a blank in.
Exactly.
That's true. Well, if you have chosen Pilot, so choose Pilot. And then, are you still stuck, Ryan?
No, I'm going to take Gunner.
Gunner. Cool. So,
I'm going to take medic.
cool. Then back to Ryan.
The ship we have, is that come under spacecraft or small craft for?
It will come under spacecraft. You won't start with it. Have a plan.
That's fine. It's just I'll take the one for whichever it is that
I'm
would be
going to put
appropriate.
the Gunner into turret.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay, so you've taken Medic, Mike,
Yep.
Mhm.
and you took Pilot.
So Gunner, Pilot, Medic are gone.
So you've got deception, electronics, gun combat,
Combat,
persuade,
persuade,
recon, stealth.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna go stealth.
Okay.
Deception, recon, persuade, and
Recon.
Electronics.
electronics. I've got electronics at 1. I've got recon. I've got deception at 2. Persuade one of them,
Persuaded
Yeah.
one of them.
and you took stealth.
You did.
Oh, gun combat.
Gun combat.
I could raise one of my guns.
No, you would gain a new one. So if you
I've
don't
got
have
200 in gun combat.
so you could take one of the other ones to,
To
one.
1, yeah.
So like
Do you have a strong preference for gun combat, Mike?
No, because I've already taken energy, so
Give you.
yeah.
Well, I think I might put my energy up to 1 then, because that we only had laser pistols to work with when I was teaching you how to shoot. So
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool.
I
Next.
am going to go. Unless anyone objects, I'm going to go electronics because I'm
Sure.
going to probably take it into sensors this time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Brian.
So the ones we have left are Deception, Persuade, and Recon. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, as my social is 2, so that's a -2 total. I'm probably going to be avoiding Deception, Persuasion.
Oh,
So I'm going to go Recon.
look
Cool.
at you with your -2.
I'll
Listen
take
to the
persuade because I've already got deception at 2.
Sure. And that
So
means-
I'm taking deception, am I?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Cool.
There we go.
So that's all the skills package. That was the last thing I needed to do there. Sorry to interrupt the kind of flow of
No,
my
no,
characters.
no.
So, Gavin,
Yes.
let's describe your character, their origins, and where they've come from.
Gavin is an octopus from Earth. Obviously, the octopuses of Earth have become rather more hyper advanced of late. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Very, very good. I like how top heavy he is. I enjoy immensely how vastly too big the orb is. I'm an enormous fan of this. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yes, very good. Yes, that's exactly how I imagined him.
I did too.
Yes.
I was like, yeah, he's just,
That
the
has been-
silliest thing you could think of.
That has been ripped right from the pages of my imagination and placed upon the desktop. So very appreciative of that.
Oh.
Yes, Gavin started off on Earth, went to university, of course, which is where I met Janet. I then joined the Interstellar Revenue Service as a lowly analyst, and then spent some time climbing the corporate ladder up to becoming the director of the Interstellar Revenue Service with a brief sojourn to join the arson unit of the JAG as part of the Naval Criminal Investigation Service. Yes, and obviously I met Janet back in university. Josh I met while I was auditing Josh's company at the time. Shared many a hot laser pack down at the range during those 6 months. Have been firm friends since.
Firm friends indeed. And I think that's where the link here and why you are on the planet you're on. Because we move from the nice little spacey background we have here, if you want to close the windows,
Oh, yes, of course.
and we move to a station above a planet.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh, you do treat us.
I do. I
It
try,
reminds
at
me
least.
of Dredge, but in space,
Like
like the graphical art.
this is
style.
from Sezapuku, I think it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he has a whole sci-fi thing. I subscribed to it for this, and just went, "Give me all of your stuff." I pulled it all
Sorry,
down.
who is it you got this from?
Sezapuku?
Oh, I thought it was Chepaku.
It might be Chepaku.
CZE.
CZEPUKU. Yeah, it could be
Chepuku.
Chepuku. Yeah.
Yes, I also have been subscribed to them in the past. When I was doing Infernal Machine Rebuild, that was where I got the Witches.
Yeah,
thing from.
I noticed when I was looking through their fantasy sections. But
Sorry, yes.
anyways, the three of you, I think, is probably mostly driven by Josh. Because as we kind of remembered in the character creation, one of the things that Josh got, or not Josh got, or what Janet got,
Janet got, yes.
was a ship. or at least the ability to have a ship. Now, at some point, Josh heard about where this ship was, or at least the kind of like rumors and kind of like linking, and he knows that this ship can only be piloted by somebody who has the correct DNA sequences and memory engrams. And Janet's got both. Either by design, as in Josh has purposely done this, or he found Janet. What do you think it is? Which way around is it? Did Josh do some illegals and procure DNA samples of the person that was Janet's memories, or did Josh find Janet and repair her, and then found out, oh, you have a ship?
I think it was. I think the way I see it happening is Josh, in the midst of his breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think the breakdown started, but he hadn't yet left the company. He found some information through the company somehow that was pointing to where this ship was, and just made the snap decision. Right, I'm going to go for it. It's just out there, salvage trucks, whatever. Impulsively quit his job to go and find it. Finds it, then finds out that it can't be piloted without that stuff. But in looking through everything, finds records of all the experiments that
This guy did.
And was like, maybe he left something here. And then
Found Janet.
found some stuff that he was able to cobble together into Janet. I think he did a lot of this in some kind of fugue state and doesn't quite remember all of it.
I love that. Yeah, so he doesn't even remember how Janet came to be, and Janet is very likely one of the only... Now, there's a question of, is Janet sentient or not? For many people who look at her, they might go, I don't think that thing is alive. At the same time, they do probably... Do they exhibit enough that it's like... They have to kind of look twice. There would be a court, like... Measure of a Man kind of
Next
style.
generation, yeah.
Yeah, of trying to figure out, are you actually sentient? Are you actually a person, kind of thing. That level of thing. Is that something that Janet is? Or is it a case that they are just a machine? Or does Janet even not know?
I think at this... Janet feels alive.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, how do you define life?
Yeah.
She has memories. She looked very different and appeared to be a different gender. But everyone can change.
I do love the fact that Janet canonically was a man, became a woman, maybe because of choice, maybe because that was the only chassis that was available. And Josh
one
doesn't
knows.
remember.
Yeah.
But rolls with it.
Yeah.
Like, I think Josh, the first meeting, the first memory that Josh has of meeting Janet is Janet shaking him awake out of a drunken stupor.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
So
there is
The person or the robot?
The robot.
So after rebuilding, that was when you woke up. You blacked out for the entire reconstruction progress. Right.
I think yes.
So nobody really knows what happened. There is a very high possibility that there was a certain point where Josh got to, and then Janet finished it off, or automated systems took over. There's a very high possibility that in the fugue state, Josh built the only sentient robot in the universe. Nobody knows.
I would love if Josh built the only sentient robot in the universe and has no idea how he did it.
That's very good.
Oh, that is very good. And I think with those two, you've got this in tow, but what you're lacking really is, once you've got the ship, You need to register it. You need to make sure it's all taxed properly. It's got another person's name attached to it at the moment.
Who
That's
do I
problem.
know who can help me
Imagine
sort out all
4 sets
this
of arms
paperwork?
doing this.
In a bowl.
Without any bones.
Yes.
And out of sequence, the body below does it.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Because there's a
what
slight
it is,
delay.
You stick the suction cups together, and that's what makes the popping noises. You go.
Oh, God. So, you have all met up on, I gotta get the name of this planet right. Flammarion. This station is the tech level 11 world, effectively.
Okay.
Cool.
It is a kind of, you could buy anything you want, tech level 11. In fact, because it is tech level 11, there is no, they're not going to take your weapons away from you, but there is kind of like a check of it at the door kind of policy. So you're kind of doing that and kind of going around and picking up the gear and equipment as you kind of like go around. I assume most of you have kind of like sorted that by now.
I feel like I should have more than I do. I don't know what the computer I've bought does, but it's enough, I'm sure.
That tracks for your thing.
The only thing is, have you all bought comms?
I was looking at.
You can either get external ones that are like 300, or you can get subdermal.
I was looking at getting neural comms
Yeah.
if those are.
Yeah, if
Doable.
they're tech level 11 or below, yeah. that's
Yeah,
fine.
I've bought several what are they, augments, just because it's very fitting with the character. But yes,
Well, I'm going to get some comms, but are these then radio transceivers versus laser transceivers?
yeah, just like short range comms, just in case we get separated. So
Oh, mobile comm, right?
there you go.
So the other thing I'll let you know is
Yeah.
that in terms of your ship,
Yes.
it's not on Flammarion. This is kind of like a way stop. This is the last kind of like major civilization.
Ooh, okay.
The planet it's on is 2 hops away, 2 jumps away from here. A planet called Walston, which is kind of it's a water world primarily, and most of the people live on a single island on that world. It's a big island, but it is just one island. And there's a total of 30,000 people on it. And
Wow.
that's it. It's a very, very like kind of small podunky kind of thing, which is why you're stopping here as well before kind of like making your final jumps. You've also secured passage and tickets to Walston, because I can't do that.
Oh my god.
Oh boy! Thank you.
You're welcome. Do not get these wet. They will disintegrate.
Oh no!
As I found out
So I assume that these are fake names then.
yes. That's the other thing. As you were researching this ship, you started to get the distinct impression, Josh, you were being followed. And you don't know for sure if that's just general paranoia or it might actually be true. You started to get the distinct impression you were being followed, and there were all kinds of weird inconsistencies with the kind of where the ship was. Because it's not just a ship, you found out. This was something the eminent doctor, who we haven't even named, I don't think, built himself before he disappeared.
Unless anyone's got any other suggestion, I'm thinking Devin. That's
Sure.
right.
Professor, because he would probably go by Professor something.
Yeah.
Professor of Xenobiology, correct?
Professor of Xenobiology and Xenoarchaeology.
Oh.
And
That's
material
I would have
sciences
known-
and cybernetics.
Yeah. You would have known.
I would
the
have
orig-
known Janet as Devon.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. And do I know that Devon is now Janet?
So Devin and Janet are 2 separate people. Whether you know that or not would depend.
Would I recognise any part of the person I see now?
No. There's no physical similarities between the two.
Even with like the mental engrams, though, I don't like.
Ooh.
Um,
Some idiosyncrasies might have slipped through. It's the ways of speech, that kind of stuff.
But it wouldn't be something you would have shared with me.
Probably I'd be quite. I'd probably be quite forthright with as much as I know once you enter a safe list. Like I woke up here. Father reconstructed me, and yet I have memories of being this other person. So, and I remember you. So.
Oh really? Where from? Yeah. I am easy to remember.
Yes.
Yeah. So, as part of getting these tickets, though,
Yes.
travel to Walston. It's not impossible. It's not difficult, but you had to go through the Scout Service to get it, and you would have met up with a person named Mr. Cesari of the Imperial Scout Service, and they would have hooked you up with these tickets. Basically, they would have handed them to you, and he would have said. And I'll even show you what it looks like, because I do have a thing for him. Where is he? Oh, there he is, Mr. Anders. That's what he looks like. Show players. That's what he looks like. Very kind of like, he goes, "Oh, I suppose you want to go to Walston then. Yeah, all right. Chasing ghosts, I understand it. Got your tickets here. Yeah. Oh, that vessel you're looking for, I heard about it, stuck out there. So, just to make sure, you bring it back and, all in one piece."
Point of clarification: is he giving us the tickets?
You facilitated the tickets through him somehow. Like he had the
He's a
ability
fixer that can.
Yeah, he can make things. He's part of the Scout Service, which would have been like like a kind of like they handle things like couriers and like exploration on the edges of space. They discover new worlds and that kind of stuff for the Imperial Navy. They're part of the
frontiers people and rangers and
that. they're part of the military in the same way that oh god, what's a good example of this? It's not the reserves, like the Coast Guard. There's like a very specific branch of the military which deals with exploration that doesn't really exist anymore. But they do that kind of thing. NASA actually is a good example of this.
Oh, yeah.
Because NASA is technically a military organization. It's just they're also not. It's very odd.
The Catholic Diocese of Cape Canaveral also covers the moon because it was a place that Catholic people went, so they had to decide what diocese the moon belonged to.
That tracks.
Fun space facts.
He also goes, "Oh, there is. I do know that the ship did touch down there and has not left. Or at least we have not received any reports of such a thing." Just kind of sighs. "Oh, you'll probably need to update the operating system, ensure that any corruption caused by the failure does not endanger the vessel. You'll need to probably bring repair kits, and kind of as part of the Scout Service, as part of your TAS membership." You has that?
Yep.
"You are entitled to all of these facilities free of charge," and hands you basically like a suitcase full of this stuff. It's like a bunch of keys and bits and pieces, like things to reset the CPUs and things of that nature to get them back up and running. Walston is 4 parsecs away. It'll take you about 2 jumps to get there, which is approximately 2 weeks. Have safe travels and don't miss your gate and takeoff times. And as long as nothing happens, and you do all your shopping, you get all your gear, you get on the ship, and it is a quite a large like freighter style thing. It's like been actually sorry, I forgot this one. It is called the Autumn Gold. It is a retrofitted medical ship that has been changed in order to do these kinds of jumps. To do like ferrying between because you're going to Walston, you're stopping off, but this charter will go further. This will go to other places that you don't care about. You're like your tickets only allow you to go to Walston, and you're dropping off. You'll make 2 jumps. You'll jump to one planet, and then you'll jump to the next one. And
people unload between.
They unload, or they get off, or they stretch their legs, kind of thing. Because you're basically, once you jump, you are cut off from the universe.
Yeah.
For a week.
Is the jump? So presumably the process of starting and finishing a jump is dangerous. Is the travel in the intermediary dangerous?
It can be. It hasn't been in a very long time. In good quality ships, it is relatively safe. But mishaps happen. Sometimes ships jump and they don't ever end up at their destination, and you don't ever hear about it. And because of the nature of
there's no communication to say
what happened. Like you don't get a communication saying this ship was left port from blah 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 and should have been there by now. It's like, but unless it's taking decades to get there, you never hear about it. So let's take you aboard. Let's jump.
Might need to.
And we jump across into jump space. The feeling of getting into jump space is very odd. Anyone have astrogation?
No.
Cool.
Where?
On the left.
On the left.
Just it's a zone thing.
Astrogation.
The far left column.
Ninth
Mike.
one down.
No, I don't.
Or jump drives.
Oh, I got J Drive 1.
J Drive 1. Cool. You would know then that one of the things you've got to do in terms of not necessarily like the engines themselves, but the navigation side of it and actually piloting and doing all the mapping, is they teach new cadets to look into the jump as it's happening. And it is quite disorienting. It can make people vomit. And that's why your ship specifically will lock down, hatches will come down, shutters will drop, so that nobody looks outside when it happens. Because it will be bad all over the place. Let me see if this works. Ooh, that is very zoomed in.
And there's a yellow one.
Because you have no tokens on this thing. Boop. So it changes.
Ooh.
Yeah, zoom out. Zoom out a lot.
Ooh.
So like literally old medical freighter, retrofitted. Hasn't even taken the cross off. Yeah, because if you hover over the middle, it'll show the inside. This kind of gives you the idea of what this is kind of looks like.
Hell yeah!
Very kind of like there's a lot going on here. Imagine that some of the medical equipment has been removed and replaced with like beds and places for you to sleep, recreational areas and facilities, so that you don't go insane in the weeks that you will be jumping from one thing to the next. In that jump, there are a few other passengers, but there aren't very many of them. And I think what I'm going to do is have you make your first roll. And I want to see kind of, do you socialize with the other people on the ship? Do you socialize with the crew? Or do you keep to yourselves? I think I'll start with sort of here.
I think like Gavin is looking to see more of the universe. Basically, it truly has retired at the top is,
Okay.
and in the way that very well-off upper middle class people will sort of assume the world wants to talk to them.
Okay.
I'll be there just sort of chatting to people about their 401ks and pension plans and genuinely trying to give tax advice because that's sort of the only interaction he knows.
So the captain is kind of this. He's gotten this ship. Maybe he was the captain for the medical freighter, so he has that kind of doctor vibes about him, but a doctor who's obviously retired. Chain smoker, hair looks it like a strawed, like very short cropped, and quite haggard, looking dude, and he's just, right, yeah. So like, I gotta make sure that I put all my money in a 401k before I retire, and then and you're saying something about moving it around.
So I can load it up onto a crystal if that would help.
Oh, yeah. Sure. You know, we don't usually make this jump. It's a bit out of the way. It's not on the main trade roads. What are you headed? What you say, Walston for?
Oh, I'm just accompanying a dear friend on some form of business.
Yeah,
I'm
right,
sure.
yeah.
I find myself with time of late.
Oh, all right. Yeah. After the wife passed away, that's what I had a lot of time on my
I'm very
hands.
sorry to hear that.
Oh, yeah. It's
Does this guy have like TAS membership? If he's a captain, is that?
It's not a requirement for him to have, but he probably
is that the kind of rank of person that would?
No, because you can end up with it in all kinds of ways.
Okay.
Because you can technically purchase it, but he doesn't have TAS membership himself. He's more of like he's doing this like. The TAS stuff is probably like contracting to him.
Sure. Okay. So it's not like he is within the network, as it were.
No. They like because he's not part of the scout service. He doesn't have any like military bars or anything of that nature. He's got more of a like Doctors Without Borders vibe kind of about him.
Fair. Is there like a cafe or anything on board?
Yeah, sure.
I think probably you'll find like beige slacks, white shirt with grey checks, just reading a newspaper over like eggs and coffee every morning of the trip.
That.
Yeah,
I love that. It is. Do you know that first week of COVID, when everyone was trying to figure out what the fuck to do?
Yeah,
It has that kind of vibe in terms of these kind of things. And okay, so are Josh and Janet being very secretive, or are they? Is Janet like confined to quarters, as it were?
Josh would have told Janet, wait here, and then would have gone out to find a drink.
Oh, that's a sad existence.
The question is, would Janet have listened?
Yeah, that's up to Janet.
Did Janet even hear him say, wait here? Because he would have said it as he was heading out. And
So, where would you have said that?
At your quarters, because you would have been checked in as baggage, basically. You have a ticket as well, but there is a kind of like expectation of you look so machine.
I'm closer to like a service droid.
Yeah,
like,
service droid or a robot or some kind of thing that means that you don't have you're not a Sapio.
Yeah. So would you have left me in the room?
Yeah.
Cool. I would have waited there for 1 hour and 27 minutes, after which I would have determined that there's only a 3% chance that you would be coming back. And then I would have just gone wandering.
Cool. So wandering robot through the ship. Nice.
Yeah, who do you want to do first?
Let's do Josh first.
Yes.
so Josh is going to, presumably it's breakfast time.
Yeah.
So he's going to go and get a massive fry, because he's probably hungover.
So we're not going to do like every single day. What we're going to do is
Yeah,
like the broad strokes.
Yeah, a typical day, he's probably pretty hungover.
Okay. So maybe you have breakfast. Either you have breakfast with Gavin or near Gavin or something of that nature. So the two of you share breakfast together on the daily. maybe not at the same time. Maybe Gavin, given his straight-laced nature, shows up first, has his breakfast, and then you show up much later.
Gavin is like a full 6:40 in the morning.
Oh, God,
release
yes.
every morning.
He has that vibe.
Yeah.
Josh does not have that vibe.
No.
Josh has 10 a.m. vibe.
Josh has a. Oh no, the buffet's closing in 15 minutes. Quick, pot everything onto my plate.
Yeah, he does have that kind of vibe. Yeah. Definitely not passing up a free meal. And yeah, so you get this. You have these meals together. You see that most of the crew, like they're very few. And I want, the last thing I want to do is now we're just after an hour and 27 minutes of Josh not appearing. Where does Janet go?
So Janet will first locate Josh, which she'll be able to do very easily because I think
Not a huge ship.
yeah. Well, that, and she will have put a tracking chip on him at one of the times that he passed out. So she will go check. Has he passed out? No.
Is he in a fish tank?
Yeah. Basically, has he gotten himself into danger? No. Fine. I can now go wandering off. He's definitely at the bar. So I think she will probably wander off to the medical sector.
Okay. Yeah, there still is. Some of those machines are still there. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that crewed or manned or anything? Or?
Probably. It probably has a ship's nurse rather than a ship's doctor anymore because the captain technically has that role as well. But it has like a kind of. There are people there, and so you will come in, and there will be like somebody to like check people in, and as you kind of enter the door, they kind of look at you strangers like you. Does somebody need help? And they're kind of like trying to figure out, and this is like nurse kind of.
I would assume you have the answer to that question. I am here to investigate the medical bay. My name is Cypher.
Well, this is the medical bay. We have facilities here in case anyone is injured.
Unless she's physically stopped, she'll just kind of wander and then like open up the cupboards to check stock levels and things like that. She won't remove anything. I'm just playing this as a zero on the social.
The nurse is kind of going. You can't just open cupboards randomly. You can't do that. No.
Friction. I am quite capable of opening a cupboard, as
You-
demonstrated.
It's like staring into information. It's like staring into
it's real fucking close. At times.
You can't. Yeah, you can. You shouldn't. It's those are important medical equipment, and we can't have you moving things about or checking or.
Correct. I am checking stock levels for, in the event of an emergency, I will be able to assist, and that you are not short supplied.
Do you have medical training?
Yes.
All right.
I'm
All
also
right.
a
The
professor.
captain didn't inform me that we were getting a medical droid.
You are not getting a medical droid. I am simply here to ensure that Father does not die.
It's strange. He programmed you to call him father, but I
Replaying conversation. For the last time, my name is Josh. But if you insist on calling me Daddy, you can instead call me Father.
Valid.
Looks at your kind of chassis and design. Oh, I see. What's happened here. Don't kink shame. Let's. Oh, all right.
That's exactly what I was trying to get to avoid.
I assure you, I have no genitalia.
That seems a design flaw, but I suppose. Very well.
Query, how would genitalia help me achieve science?
What are you? I'm very. Go ahead and check the stock levels. And please leave after you're done. And yeah, you have this interaction on the first day, and maybe you do this, and at some point it just becomes routine.
Yeah.
She just accepts that this is going to happen, And it's fine because you never touch or take anything.
No.
You just go to check.
It's much
And I
less upsetting to
think-
let them get on with it rather than interact.
there is that. And there's also a thing of like, there's like the second day, goes, what are the stock levels of blah, 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 blah? And she asks you like the full stock level, and you rattle it out. And she goes, now I don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Work smarter, not harder. And yet you have that kind of interaction. So,
There is. I have thought of one thing that Josh might do.
sure.
It's partway through the trip. You might wander off, and if you find somewhere that is very infrequently visited by anyone and very infrequently looked at,
Yep.
he might just do a little bit of graffiti.
Okay. Right. So I wanted to get some rolls from you from some other things. I would like a general awareness roll. So there's like recon is one of the stats you have. You've also got
Streetwise?
streetwise is a good one you can use as well. Yeah, recon
Diplomat.
street. I wouldn't say maybe diplomat. I would say
Persuasion.
or persuasion.
Investigate?
Yes, investigate
Oh,
as well.
Probably better.
So you do 2d6, and you add your skill that you're using,
Mhm.
and then you add the appropriate stat to go with it. So, for example, in the case of persuade, it's social. In the case of just tell me what the skill is, and I'll let you know
What's the roll
tracks.
for? Sorry, I missed.
So this is kind of like your general awareness of what the ship is and how it's going, what's going on it,
okay.
and that kind of stuff. It just kind of give you like an idea of what's happening. So yeah, 2d6 plus your skill plus
Investigation, intellect?
correct.
7.
7. Okay. You're maybe focused a little bit on the kind of like you're kind of in a little bit of vacation mode.
Very much so.
Okay. So
What would recon kind of cover? What would that be?
recon is like your ability to kind of like scout out places. That's the skill that can fall under. There's a lot of different ones that can fall under. So it can intellect, education. It kind of depends. It's like you need to describe like how you're using this kind of thing.
Well, okay, in that case, I think I'm going to go recon,
Okay.
and I am just going to observe what's happening and just try to work out, based on context clues, what might be going on.
So let's go with intellect for that. I think.
Okay. That's a total of a +2 then. 8.
8. Cool.
Cool.
Let's do
And
Janet. I'll get yours in a second. But
And then I'll probably do investigate as well.
okay.
Because she's not going to spend her entire time in the medical bay. That would be like
Yeah. Cool.
mornings or something. 5, 8 gets me nothing. Investigate 1, so 6 in total.
So this is the first time I've kind of like given you like a general like what skill check. 8 is a success for normal stuff. And then the next one above is 10, which is like I've done really, really well. The next is 12, and so on and so forth.
okay, cool.
So with an 8, that feeling of being watched and followed has not gone away. And it's not unusual to see Imperial Navy taking trips and traveling like this. What you clock is during your cafe visits every morning, there are 2 Imperial Navy officers who are always at the same table in a place that means that they can view when you come in and when you come out. And they are like a view of, in a way that is like, they are not casing the joint, but they have like they know the entrance, they know the exits. Like
They're operatives.
They're operatives. They have that vibe about them. Now, there's not enough there to say they're definitely here for you, but why are they here? Why are they? And this is it's not completely outside the norm, but it is weird.
So I might say to, what was it, Nigel?
Gavin.
Gavin. Similar language name.
It truly is, but Nigel has a sort of Faragian aspect to it.
it does.
Nigel was my first choice. but he's ruined it. Continue.
For a lot of people.
Yep.
Gavin.
Yes.
So this won't be in the breakfast hall. This will be at some other point later.
Okay.
Would you like to join me for a game of squash?
Sure.
There's a squash court. Sure. Yep. Here's now.
I see Gavin is extremely old man fit.
Yeah.
You know, like,
yeah. It's pocket gravity because they can adjust the gravity individually in different sections of the ship. It's pocket gravity squash. So there are certain sections of the squash court that are high and certain that are low. So it just kind of goes and then.
Yeah. It's like the Ender's Game battles, but for squash.
Yeah.
Nice. You're right there, old friend.
Yes. So you remember, when we have breakfast every day?
Oh yes.
So whilst I was inhaling the sausages this morning, good sausages this morning, I had like 14.
Trying to avoid red meat.
Probably shouldn't be playing so much squash right now, but do you remember those two guys who were like 3 tables over from us?
Not especially, no.
No,
but,
one has got the salt and pepper hair, and the other one has a big clam instead of a face.
Actually, do you want to see what they look like?
Now that you...
I was just making shit up. If you've got an actual faces for them.
I don't remember anyone with a large clam for a face, but then again, if Brad brings up a picture and it's a guy with a large clam for the face, that is a legendary call.
I just need to change one thing on them.
The face!
I transfer PNG of a shelter over one of their heads.
Due to the complexity of these character designs, no, I can't do that. Okay. So one of them I don't have one for because he's got stuff on in the image I've chosen. But see, what did you describe the one guy who has a clam for a face?
I said a guy with salt and pepper hair. I guess the other guy was wearing a clam for a hat.
Okay.
One of those novelty ones from...
Yeah, big purple one with the eyes and the tongue sticking out.
So that's one of them.
Oh yes, salt and pepper around the temples. Yes, I do recall. Yeah.
Yeah, and the other one is a clam for a hat. Sure.
Yeah.
It's like one of those novelty cheese hats you get in Wisconsin.
Oh yeah, Wisconsin cheese hats. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's much more whimsical than that guy's face.
Yeah, that guy gave bad. This guy specifically gave the interesting thing is the guy with the clam with an 8, I'll give you some extra bits. The vibes you get is this guy is subservient to the other one. They aren't wearing any military uniforms or anything to denote rank or anything like that, but there is definitely that guy was in charge. That one is the guy who's being told what to do. This guy looks sickly. There is something weird about him.
So there's something weird about those two.
Oh, I'll keep an eye out.
I can't shake the feeling that there's some kind of military, and I felt like we've been watched for a while. I didn't know if that was just to calm down or what.
Oh my.
I didn't do any. I don't think it was any drugs during my little episode. Beyond all that tequila. Never again. After Janet, I swore no more tequila.
I'm no stranger to indulgence. A friend of mine called Devin once uncorked my bowl and filled me with Miller Lite. Ooh.
That frat party was legendary.
It was like toga party, but an octopus just in a toga somehow. Yeah.
Josh then does a 0G backflip squash smash.
And that was impressive.
I don't know how I did that. I'm not sure I can do it again. But yeah.
Nor should you.
No. The sausages aren't growing with the anti-gravity. Okay, so yeah. Wearing the hat seems a bit sick to me.
Well, I've been providing some fiduciary services for the captain. I could always ask if he has any idea who they are from the roster.
Yeah, I know that you were in the Navy yourself for a bit.
I was, yes.
Don't know if you have any read on that kind of thing.
I shall keep an eye out for them and see
you
if
can roll Navy tactics or military tactics if you want.
There's a tactics one?
Mm-hmm.
Where's that? Tactics is down there. I don't have any training in it, so it's just 2d6.
Yep. And then add your social or your
9.
social. Cool. This is definitely a harder check. What other skill do you think would be applicable here in terms of? Because there's a. So I assume you rolled a 9.
I rolled an 8 and I have +1 social.
Okay. Because there is an argument to say there are other skills that might be applicable.
Streetwise.
That's more about like criminal activity. These guys are definitely do not have
Leadership.
Yeah, I'd say so.
To remember them from a briefing or something if we ever shared a room.
Yeah, I'd say that would
Then
work.
10.
10. Okay. With a harder success, I think what you realize is that it's not just that the big guy is in charge. It's that the big guy is there to keep an eye on the little guy, like a almost prisoner guard kind of vibes going.
So
on
the
there.
smaller gentleman is the prisoner, and the larger gentleman is the guard.
Yeah. And there's something tickling in the back of your mind about you, because you were in the Navy briefly. There's something tickling in the back of your mind about like some briefing, something about like the little metal plates on this guy's head. But it's not
psionic in some way.
That's there. That's kind of in the right ballpark. You're like, maybe.
I have no idea about psionics in this setting. But it just seems
he gives the vibe. Yeah.
He does have the vibe. Yes.
He has the vibe. So I will let you know something just for free, because it's something you will all know. Psionics, psychics in general, are they're illegal in all of Imperial space now.
But we're in the warp.
You are in the warp, but you're still on an Imperial. You're in Imperial space.
It's like how a plane is under the jurisdiction of the country it took off from until it lands.
Well, it's also torture is technically illegal. Yet Guantanamo Bay exists. It's also that kind of vibe as well.
Yeah.
So
this could be a psionic that the Navy has on a leash.
It could be. It could very well be. The reason, and this is for like general traveler like lore knowledge, the reason psionics in general are illegal within the Empire is because they are at current like a cold war with another large empire. That is nothing but psionics. Their entire hierarchy and structure is based on it. And it's like a Cold War kind of thing. They're very
Psiocracy.
Yes, basically. And if you do not have psionics, you are brainwashed into liking the menial labor jobs that you have.
Using psionics.
Yeah, using psionics.
Yeah.
If you don't have it, you are basically susceptible to it, and you
Gotcha.
use a constant low-level psi wave that says, you love your job, you love your job, you love your job.
How terrible.
Is the picture accurate in the fact that he does have a weapon?
He does, yes. And so do you. You guys have your gun.
Yeah. But even though Janet's not here unless you've invited her in, like, it's unlikely that he's a prisoner.
Yes, there is like a he's a prisoner, and I think you would know that as like a he's a prisoner. He's a prisoner in the he's being watched as well. While as the vibe that you got is that this guy was watching you, with the other guard kind of doing double duty of watching that guy and you.
Right.
And the psionics thing kind of like he could be, but no, your clearance was never high enough to know about any of the like if there actually were. It's rumored, but it's like one of those things of like, well, wait,
unconfirmed reports may have crossed the desk, but with any kind of juice.
There was a unit that whenever any op was referred to as being done by that unit, it was always a bit of a there's not quite so many details.
And that is an Imperial Navy uniform he's wearing, but without the insignia.
So yes, so they would still be in Imperial uniforms, clam hat and all.
I just like that's the idea. The worst attempt at stealth ever. It's like buying a goofy ear hat at Disney World and putting it on when you're clearly a cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
They
was
give-
exactly the
They
thing
give
I was-
too much cop vibes,
Yeah.
unfortunately, to be clandestine.
I mean, the aviators really didn't help.
They never do.
Who has aviators at breakfast?
I think,
Mirrored
but we
aviators.
will go to the end of this first jump. We step out of jump space briefly, and I mean very briefly, with like hours. The captain comes on the radio. We're only staying for a few hours, and then we're going to be moving on to the next. We're trying to save time here. So unless you need to stretch your legs, don't. Or unless you're getting out at what is this 5873-B, don't bother. But
were we able to do the other bits of shopping at the last place?
yep.
Cool.
You will not be able to do any other shopping because
No,
you are going to the boondocks. In
I
fact,
still have 72,000 credits.
this place has no name. That is literally from the thing. This planet's called like 5873-B.
Yeah. It was more whether we did it last time or we had to do it now and we're going to have to choose.
No.
Okay, cool. Yeah, fine.
And no one gets off. Everyone stays on the ship. And everything kind of like shuffles around for a little bit. They take on some supplies. The one thing they do, the ship will make planetfall briefly over a lake, pull up water, and convert much of that water to hydrogen, and then fuel cells. Drop it into its fuel cells, then do the same thing again, and then dump the oxygen, and it kind of does that for a little bit, and then launches itself back up into space, and then back into jump. And in that same time, you still have these guys. They never do anything. If you want to pursue kind of like what their names are from the captain, he goes, give me a persuade roll, and or because of the specific list of what you're helping with, you can do advocate, which I'm kind of like rolling into like your IRS bits.
Yeah.
And you can do advocate instead.
Advocate's disgusting, isn't it?
Yeah. Do I add
Yes.
an ability score
Yes.
as well? Which
So,
one?
Be intelligence or education.
Then 14.
14. He goes, well, you really helped me out. I'm gonna be able to retire and within the next like 3 years now, because I don't have to do this anymore, and I can just go sit on a beach somewhere and.
Well, you do good work. You have a lovely cafe. You can perhaps appoint someone to run the business for you. There's a whole world of tax law involved in being the owner of a business.
Yeah. And I'm really looking forward to. So I'm willing to help you out. Let me gets the manifest up. They're on his Cipher 4 and Cipher 5.
Oh.
I see.
Oh, we are on a Cipher 1 to 3.
Yeah. Oh.
Right.
I see. Yeah, the generic Scout Service anonymous name generator.
I see. Yes. So, are they likely to come through the TAS as well, or are they simply hired a scout of some other variety and they got here slightly after us?
It's hard to tell. They it's a Scout Service. They send people out here all the time. I know they're military. They have the vibe. They got the type.
Yes.
Did spy something. They've the little guy calls the big one sir, and all the time. The other thing I noticed is I saw his military uniform when they were coming in, both of them. Big guy, he's got some serious armor, like high. Not stuff I've seen since some of the wars. When we were taking people.
Power armor. Powered exoskeleton.
Something like that. Yeah, it was real. The strange thing is all black. And he kind of describes it to you, and that's what he actually.
Goddamn.
This guy is like the kind of, yeah, he kind of like gives you kind of like, it's all black, jet black armor, kind of darkened visor helmet, and yeah, the little guy checked in that pistol. Nothing special, nothing crazy. Big guy laser carbine though. Not seen one of those in quite a while. He was kitted out. Real odd. No. The stranger thing is his rank is a captain. Odd.
The larger gentleman is a captain.
Yeah. Didn't see a single insignia on the smaller guy though.
Perhaps he's outside of the standard hierarchical structure.
Maybe. But yeah, real strange those two. Real strange. But they're paying, and they're paying well. Get the anonymous package, as it were. So.
Is it possible to set up some kind of? I presume we could lock our quarters here. Is it possible to check and see if the quarters have been tampered with in any way?
Ooh, I think you could. I think Janet might be able to help with that specifically. You might be able to look at like computers, electronics, or just computers themselves. Either of those two roles, if anyone wants to make those, yeah.
I can do a computers roll.
Could I also do sensors?
Yeah, I'll let you do that. Yeah, sure. And you add intelligence to that as well, or education. That was
not quite 12 with a +1.
12 with +1. No.
9.
10.
10.
Not bad.
So I think what you get with those two, those very high rolls on all three of you actually, is nobody has broken in. Nobody has checked the doors. Nobody has so much as jiggled the handle. And that's really odd. Because if we're
under surveillance.
If you're under surveillance, they should have planted something.
How much have you explained to Janet? Like, are you concerned that someone's following you? And have you provided this description?
I probably would have started with the caveat that I don't want you to do anything that would get us noticed.
Confirmed.
But there are some people that I think are a bit more interested in us than they should be.
Are they protecting us?
If you believe them to have psionic ability, they would not need to break into the room.
I suppose if they can just do clairvoyance or whatever it is, look through. Does he have X-ray vision?
You can make a... What would this be? Because you don't have psionics, and because none of you do. So you take a -3 penalty for it, and you add your education or intelligence.
So just D12 plus X minus
-3. Yep.
Can I make an argument for medicine, or are they medically no different?
They are medically different. Their brain chemistry is different. I will let you do that. Yeah, sure.
4.
Doesn't matter.
6.
Yeah, 5.
Psionics in the Empire are so misunderstood, likely on purpose. Like propaganda to make it vilified to... I remember the name of the race. It's the Jodani. The Jodani are vilified, seen as the other. It's very kind of like Cold War era China and Russia mentality.
And that being slightly criminal, I couldn't make an argument for using Streetwise then. It's fine if not. I don't know how I got Streetwise in the first place.
Well, when you were a drifter.
No, he was a drifter.
He was a drifter.
Yeah, but I don't think I have Streetwise.
Streetwise kind of comes across in a couple of different ways. Agent it comes up in, and I think it comes up in a few other ones because...
Mine's more understanding criminals rather than having
I
experience.
don't think Streetwise fits.
No, that's fair.
But you don't get any kind of like you don't know. Like the boogeyman stories of the Jodani are very much like they can see into your minds and make you do whatever you want. They can control your thoughts and make you, all kinds of things. But the actual like specifics are lost.
Do I get the sense that they are following Josh, or do I get the sense that we are all in turn being followed?
Ooh. So, like, who are they specifically targeting? Okay.
If I'm playing squash with Josh.
So this is the weird thing about this game. The one role it's missing is insight, which is really interesting. But I will say that falls kind of under... you don't have the military tactics. So you could roll military tactics if any of you have that. The other thing you could probably roll is recon, or... Yeah, I think those are the kind of like main ones.
I can roll recon.
Gavin is keeping like scrupulous investigative notes in a small
investigate would be good as well. Yeah.
And he's sort of marking off times when each of us has seen and cross-referencing them with the plan of the ship.
Intellect or education for recon?
Which is higher for you?
Education.
New education.
9.
A 1 and a 2 on the dice.
Ooh.
It'll be a total of 6.
Okay. It's not terrible for you.
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10.
10. Very appropriate. So you're kind of like, you get the vibes that they're just observing all of you, the three of you. I'm going to say that there aren't any other, at this point, it's you, them, and the crew. And that's it. No, there's an old couple. Fuck it. There's an old couple there as well that you've talked to at length.
Oh, yes. Oh, we play shuffleboard. Yes.
Yeah. And they're the only ones. They're definitely not observing the old couple. They don't seem to care about them.
Do I get confused looks from the person we think might be Sonic when he looks at me?
No.
Okay.
You are observing them, and you are saying like they just observing the group of you. Janet, you realize at some point as you're kind of like looking at them and like observing them and kind of like making your rounds as you come in and out, they're observing you specifically.
Me specifically?
No.
Oh,
Janet.
You're kind of pointing between us.
So Janet is on her own at this point.
So when you kind of like come in to check to see he's not passed out in a puddle, it's a micro like inflection, like a tiny change on the smaller one's face that you notice. It's their kind of look of kind of like there's an acknowledgement of interest there that is so tiny that it just went under the radar to the rest of the people.
Yeah, I wasn't looking for emotions. I was doing it entirely logically and trying to map it out.
I was too busy eating a triple fried egg and chili chutney sandwich.
Gavin sort of looks one way that, right, I've ruled out Gloria and Alan. I know they're not interested in my shuffleboard partners.
Hey, wave.
Hello.
Where are we? Where's our clandestine meeting?
You can back in your room.
Yeah.
The trick's to eat it before the bread dissolves.
Investigation complete.
Oh, yes.
Conclusion. They are most interested in me. Query, why?
Oh, well, is there anything valuable about you or unique or anything?
Not to my knowledge.
Janet is unlike any droid I have ever encountered. I don't quite know how I made her.
I do not believe I am a droid.
You made her?
So
I don't know.
It's a funny moment for that revelation to come about.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I mean,
That is why he is deemed father.
Oh, I see.
I sort of blacked out for a bit. And then
there was a Janet.
And then there was a Janet.
Janet, hi there.
And watch the bit where they approach the button.
so serious.
Query. I do not feel like a droid.
I mean, maybe you are, maybe you're not.
Certainly rather more organic than most droids. I've got a cyborg, I believe, is the preferred nomenclature.
Unknown. I have memories of attending a frat party with you.
I mean, there were many. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Did I have the body at that point? I got put on top of a janitorial droid initially.
Correct. By me.
Say what?
I looked different.
I had alcohol poisoning for 9 weeks after those 16 Miller Lights, you shit.
Agree. There is a mismatch between memories and experience. Cascade failure.
I must say, you're looking well.
Thank you.
Well,
Shall I inquire further?
No, I think leave it for now, I would. I mean, depending on how psionically powerful they are, of course, they could be observing us at this very moment.
Yes.
You all look around. Do the classic, like, how'd you know?
Father, as my brain is cybernetic, would I not be immune to psionic investigation?
maybe.
Is my
Maybe that's why they're interested, because you seem very
Cyborg.
query?
very human for a robot.
Or very robot for a human.
Yes.
And if they can't read you, yet you're acting like someone, then maybe they're worried that you've managed to protect yourself in some way that is operational security. Maybe they think you're a spy for the Psionic Empire because psionics can shield themselves from other psionics. Maybe they think you're psionic, pretending to be a robot. And I need to go lie down.
Gosh.
It is amazing you actually got that correct, because that is true. If it's one of the things that's true, and this is just out of character, and it's just funny, a psionic cannot read another psionic. It's like a Battle of Wills kind of thing. But anyone who isn't, they're carte blanche, and you can just do like pick them apart like looking through a library book.
Right.
What if large pages of this library book have been blacked out by way too much ink?
It's really funny. There's a JoJo character that can actually do that. Like they pull like books out of
Rohan
people's
Kishibe.
heads. Yeah, pulls people's books out of people's heads and just like goes.
What happens to them while the book's out with their head?
They're
in a sort of-
fine.
they're kind of like dazed there. Oh no.
They're fine. They can move around and everything.
Yeah.
They're perfectly fine and normal. They just have like a book out of their face.
What happens if they don't put the book back?
They just don't have those experiences.
Yeah, he takes them out. Like he removes them.
So they lose those memories while the book is... Right, okay.
Yeah. He can even write things into it to change them.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Yes, his powers are like, what the micro like person in the whole thing as well. It's like, that's really powerful. Yeah, but he's nothing compared to all of these other horrible nonsenses.
So
Still my favourite JoJo series.
Very cool.
are we in danger in any way? Are we feeling threatened, or are we merely being observed? I mean, what are we? Do you have a comms link that I suppose it wouldn't matter if they can just read our minds.
Well, if they can read our minds, then all they need to do is read my mind and find out that, wait, no, I have no memories of.
The perfect crime.
Am I a crime?
No. You may have been created as a result of one. You might be evidence.
I have memories of.
Parallels.
Yeah. I have memories of a great controversy.
Oh yes. How so?
My other self created something that was unpopular.
Oh.
He did not understand why. I do not understand why.
Can I correct that?
Yeah.
He found something.
Ooh.
You have a memory of finding something. But it's not, it's like so vague. It's like,
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yes. memory corrected.
Oh, doing a little file repair there.
Yes, there is much corruption.
Well, I'm no stranger to do unpopular things. I led the band B tax bracket redistricting, and woof, set some cats amongst some pigeons.
Do cats and pigeons pay taxes?
No, these are metaphorical cats and indeed metaphorical pigeons.
Ah.
Yes, it
No,
upset.
Those cat folk do pay taxes, though, don't they?
Oh yes,
And
certainly.
the pigeon folk.
Yes. Mostly grain.
There is also a subcategory of thing which is elevated species, which is like that's not what you necessarily are, but that is the thing that can happen, which is where you take a species and you do something to it to make it sapient. And there's tons and tons and tons of these. Dolphins are the most common.
That makes sense.
I was just picturing a sentient whale,
Very common as well.
Yeah.
but shrunk down to human size. And
You get pilot whales. They're small, relatively.
I have had a cursed thought I would like to share with the class, if I may.
Oh, you may.
An extremely sexy, auburn-haired, green-eyed whale, about which a song is sung. Baleen, 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 Baleen.
Wow. Wow.
Anyway,
I think they did actual psychic damage to Brad there.
how far are we from our jumping off
So
point?
that's where I was going to say is this conversation and these conversations kind of...
Which they could have been eavesdropping this entire
They could
time,
have been.
realising we know fucking nothing.
And I think that's when you kind of like, you jump out and you are now coming down to Walston Starport.
Oh, what opposite timing? Are we expecting trouble?
I have no idea. Hopefully not.
Plan for the worst, hope for the best.
Yeah. What are we doing again?
I don't know. I'm here to. Well, I'm just here with you. I believe we're looking for a ship or something. Was it?
Right, yes, of course, yes.
Yeah. I think just bear with me just one. And Gavin goes over and just do into like a gun safe, and it just opens out this sort of baffling array of equipment that I spent over 8,000 credits on.
Cool.
And there's a sort of Edgar Wright style montage of like gun into holster, sight onto gun, maglock onto boots, like pocket protector into pocket, pens into pocket protector.
Yep. Very much that. As you kind of like
Excuse me, I'll just grab my laser pistol and my laser carbine.
Very good.
kidding yourself out, getting yourself ready.
Turn around and very slowly fall over.
And yeah, you come into Walston Starport, which is like an island.
Oh, it's got little smokes coming out of there. Oh, I like
And-
it so
and
much.
water there too.
I was happy with the little smoke things. Are me. I did that. I did do some
lovely.
stuff to do the animations
Yeah.
and bits and pieces and all across the thing. Image is 3D generated, is AI generated,
yeah.
but like the extra bits on top.
Very nice. And the glowy windows.
Yeah, you land there. It is basically an island. You kind of like come down this lonely. It's less lonely than the planet you just came from, which didn't even have a name. At least Walston has a name. Walston itself has, like I said, three. The starport and the general area is at home to about 600 people. Much of the area is underground, so it's like port city, like on the edge of the big island. But a lot of the buildings are underground. You think, and you kind of know or get kind of the planet information of the reason for that is because when the storms happen, they are bad enough that it's no, it's better
Bury under the surface.
bury most of the stuff underground. So half of the village is half of the village, and half of the starport are kind of underground. So you'll see little things where it kind of drops down, and you'll go underneath. And before you get into the rest of the city, the rest of the planet proper, you need to go through customs. At the moment, you don't see any other ships at Walston Starport. So that's your first hint of this ship, wherever it isn't here. You know it's on the planet somewhere. It has no record of leaving as far as the scout service is aware. as far as your research has kind of like turned up, it's here somewhere, but nobody has been able to. I mean, nobody's been looking for it, really. It was like one ship that went missing a long time ago from this kind of crackpot. What would be the specific crackpot professor of xenoarchaeology and xenobiology? That who cares? It's like no one seemed to ever mind, but you can't shake the feeling you're being followed. And as you're kind of like coming off and going through the customs, everyone give me like a recon roll.
If we don't have anything in it, is there a penalty?
Yeah, -3. Unless you have Jack of all trades, and then that penalty gets reduced by however many points in Jack of all trades you've got.
Oh, actually, I've got recon 0, so
6.
Cool.
6, cool.
What stat are we wanting to add to this?
Oh god, I always forget this. Education or intelligence.
Oh, 7.
Okay.
Cool.
+3 to this.
9.
8.
8, cool. As you're exiting, you are because you're on edge. You're looking for these two guys. Don't see them. You're the only ones exiting Walston.
Is this ship going on to other places?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's gone a charter ship, so like maybe they were just. And from Janet's perspective, maybe it's because I was weird or unusual, and they were just like, "That's a weird thing. Log it."
I wonder if were they escorting us, or were they there to make sure that we got here
And there's a handoff, and now we're being followed by
someone else?
Yeah, so it's kind of like you're switching chains. Going through this. But you come into customs. As you're exiting a thing, coming off, you come into customs, and let me see, and I think it's oh, it's the other ones. What's the other one? Customs. Ah, there it is. Walston Customs.
I love this bit of the holiday.
Why is that different? Why is it not?
So if my intellect is 9, my education is 13, and I built that, I might be a genius, but I don't remember.
You might indeed.
So it's the Varger, who is the dog person in the front,
boy, yeah.
the good boy, and the other two, one behind the glass, and they've got a gun. The other two have got they've got flak jackets. They're like very militaristic kind of thing. But the starport itself is very run down. There's a lot of rust you can see in like the damage in that area. And then the Varger kind of goes. License and registration. No, sorry, that's the other thing. Passports and documentation, please.
Visa and custom and excise form.
Looks over at the two humans. They nod. That one.
I have a crisp plastic folder.
Ooh, very nice. Looks at it, checks it. Oh, coming from the file.
Don't worry, I've got yours.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, grab it.
In my document wallet.
And
That's a ticket for the
yeah, they kind of like
starship.
yeah. And he's like, I don't need your ticket. And looks at the other two, and they're looking at it, and they kind of give him a, and they go, you don't need to ask that. No, it's not. No. Oh, hey. Please, are you carrying any weapons, contraband, armor?
Yes, that's an itemized list on page 4.
Oh. Looks through it, and the
permits
guy
have
behind
been
the
filed?
guy behind the plexiglass is looking down at the list as he's kind of going over it, and his eyes just go fucking wide.
As he sees my grenade launch.
No.
Oh, the nuke. Yeah, I forgot about the
It's
nuke.
like well, actually, that probably like gets there. It goes. He steps out behind the plexiglass, his hands on his gun. He's got it like it's a laser
But
carbine.
there's an asterisk next to it, and it says read page, or go to page 13.
He's seen this.
Do you want any kind of like advocacy check?
He comes around. He's gonna come around the corner. Anyways, I'm gonna need to see that. Grabs it from the Varger.
I think it's handcuffed to my wrist.
He goes. pocket nuclear device.
Yes.
I need to see that.
Oh, of course, yes.
Looks at it.
Gavin is
He goes-
so calm.
He
about
goes.
this.
He goes. Can you turn it on? And the girl goes, "What the fuck? Go sit over there." He goes, "Right." It's like big red mark on his face.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry.
Got like
It's his
red
first day behind the plexiglass. He's supposed to not. Why do you have this?
Oh, it was a complex tax system involving Flodron 7. There was a... I was auditing, there was a whole thing.
The Varga goes, "Ooh."
I've just got this labyrinth of paperwork to back this up that will all check out eventually.
She's looking at this. Go ahead and give me an advocate roll. Either intelligence or education, depending which
12.
is high. 12. She looks through this paperwork. She begins looking through it. I'm gonna get my supervisor. Just
please, yes.
hold on 1 second.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Like the
Oh,
guy is
yes.
still smarting. His face hurts. He's like he's just sitting there with the gun in his hand, just looking very sad. And she kind of comes over to him. Watch them. Don't shoot them. And don't try to nuke.
I feel like the arming codes are in one of those little, like, breakable plastic
Yeah, very much.
envelopes that I keep separately away from. I feel quite bad for the Vargas. You know, don't worry, young chaps like you are the lifeblood of the of the.
I'm glad. You're really nice
Oh, thank you.
to me. I hope I didn't eat one of your cousins the other day.
Oh, very unlikely. I'm from Earth, so.
Oh.
And possibly a very, very far flung cousin. But of course, most life is. I mean, of course, the difference between you and I is very much that on the protostome versus deuterostome level. So.
His eyes blink, his ears are like, and he's trying to like to. It wasn't the dog, by the way, who told Tuji to turn it. It was the guy.
Sorry.
It's the humans. The human
Gotcha.
who's the one who got smacked.
Gotcha.
He gives that vibe of like he has a script. The human did of like there's a script he does. It's like, oh, it's an electronic device. Turn it on, make sure it works. Blah blah blah. Without any of the brain cells firing to say. What?
I saw this. I was in a Poundland like 5-6 years ago at Christmas, and there was a bloke who was clearly having a real bad day Christmas shopping, and he was trying to buy like super glue, presumably to mend it and put something together. And there was a kid. It was genuinely their first day. Manager standing behind them, and they were like, "Oh, do you have any ID?" And he went, "I'm 47. Come on." It's like, "Oh, do you have any ID?"
Yeah,
and he got started to get real angry.
Same vibes. The manager like, I need to chastise this.
Like,
I
legally, we can't now.
Yes,
like-
now we're all in a trouble. Oh well. So yeah,
I encountered a similar thing just to, early on in the support days where the CPU fan was wobbling on one of our Dells. I'm like, yeah, fine, the bearing's gone or something like that, or it's clattering against something. Called them up and explained the problem. They're like, have you done a BIOS update? I was like, to fix the broken fan. And there was a pause, and then I think his brain cells then kicked in. He's like, yeah, cool, I'll get you a replacement.
I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, autopilot makes fools of us all.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So the human guy comes back over, smarting a bit. The Varger's got his he doesn't have a hand on his gun or anything. He like you get the sense that he's got like, and you only know this from Vargers, they have a better sense of like they have better threat detection. Being canids, they generally have that kind of like thing of like friend enemy very quick.
Do they have the compulsion to play catch?
Not
Not that I would try to find out.
So
I'm just curious.
So there is a low level of Varger racism that exists. Some of that would fall under that category.
Yeah.
So you've got to be a little careful about that kind of stuff. And when the guy comes back over, speaking of Varger racism, he goes, I could do this job, and kind of shoves the Vargar a bit and pushes him out. Hey, that's not very nice. And and then she eventually comes back. It only takes her like a couple of minutes because once she's told the supervisor what's
There's a
happened,
nuclear device
yeah,
in front desk.
immediately fast. There is the supervisor, supervisor. There are several guards now involved. You have destabilized. You're lucky you're the only ones coming through customs at the moment because everyone else behind you would be pissed the hell off.
Yeah.
But at the moment, you're the only ones, so you're fine. So you're kind of like, and she goes, oh. He talks to the supervisor. Okay. And the supervisor is kind of like coming over. It's like, and it's like, all right, it's fine. I've checked his paperwork. He's okay. Just let them through. I cannot. If it goes, it's not our problem. It's not our problem.
It's actually remarkably difficult to recycle, hence why I have it with me.
He kind of like she comes up. All right. Yes. You've done all the proper paperwork. It's checked out and licensed to you and only to you. According to your paperwork, you're the only one who can arm it. Think whatever gods are left, and it is attached to you, gene locked to you. Everything checks out. All your other weapons check out. You've got a license for whatever.
Information. I possess no nuclear weapons or no genitalia. Do you need to check? And she will hand the boarding pass to Enrique.
Took it again!
Yeah, she goes, the Vargar goes, all right. Looks at it.
I still don't need it.
I don't need it. Thank you, though.
Josh is just there. Just going,
This is father. It is a non-sexual relationship. I've been informed that this is an important distinction to make. May I proceed?
The poor woman who is in the middle of a lot of stupid just goes.
She could feel the absolute despair.
She's being emanating off Josh.
She does. If you've ever worked in retail and you've ever had a trouble customer, where it's gotten to the point where they're getting what they want. If you've ever turned around at that moment hoping your supervisor is still there and they're fucking gone, this is what happens. She turns around, looks, her supervisor is fucking gone. Because of course they are. They fucked off faster.
The upper middle manager has decided not my pig, not my farm.
Yeah, this is all kinds of not my problem.
Yeah, she is the lowest ranked person that could possibly deal with this. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Yes, you can go in. Please don't blow up my planet.
Oh, no intent to, yeah.
Thank you.
Saving it for a special occasion.
I hope you have a good trip on Walston. Is there anything I can help you with today?
No, I was saying your sorry, I've forgotten what's the name of the dog?
Vargar.
Oh, your Vargar. Most helpful, thank you.
Yes, Rex is very helpful. He's one of our new trainees here. He is he's very well liked. Like, she casts a glance to the other guy.
Yeah, is Rex his actual name, or is that a microaggression?
No, that is actually
okay.
So Vargar have two names usually. They have like a Vargar name, which is their like kind of family-ish name that they use among their own people. And they have also like a name that they take that humans find easy to pronounce. Why Rex decided to choose that particular name is anyone's goddamn guess.
But also nobody's business.
Yeah, exactly. But Rex is a good. She catches herself. Rex is a good employee. And she gets wide-eyed for a moment.
We all value good employees.
We certainly do. We definitely value. And she's giving the evils to the other guy because she is definitely aware of some shit. So she goes, please have a pleasant stay in Walston and have a good day. I hope I don't see you anytime soon or hear about you.
Well, that is a shame, but I do understand.
In the nicest way possible. Please proceed. And you are pass through the customs into
Do you know, I
Walston.
genuinely had forgotten about nuclear devices.
Yeah.
I was having too much fun.
Getting down the list, going, well, that's a lot of guns.
Suddenly the guns are not important. Really reframes the whole list.
And you kind of like hear like a tail end of a conversation, and like that was the weirdest thing. All the big, and like I can't believe Supervisor Clark let them through. And like something's happening. Blah blah.
And you just see like when I Supervisor Clark.
Yes. Once we're out of earshot, query. They did not check my possessions. Why not?
I don't know if they think you're actually a person.
Ah.
Now,
She will turn to walk back unless anyone
Hold
says it.
on, hold on.
Now,
hold
for
on.
tax purposes, I must advise you this could be most advantageous for you. We can incorporate you as a company, a limited liability company, and dramatically reduce your tax rate.
Is that better than being a person?
In some instances, yes. Corporations have many more rights than people in most places in the galaxy.
That's terrible and horrible. I don't like that.
Do corporations have memories?
They have legal departments, which is essentially the same thing.
I hate this.
It works, doesn't it?
It does. Jesus.
I shall consider this.
What a sci-fi adventure ruined by corporate craziness.
Father, am I a corporation?
I love you, Mike.
Let's go with no for now.
Well, I haven't filed the paperwork yet.
But we'll leave that option on the table. Where's the bar?
Yes.
Oh,
Speaking of the bar,
Actually, I can murder a curry.
it is the first. So there is. Walston is a very very small.
I've just remembered who you're playing again.
Walston is a very very small village. It is literally a village. Most of the great, like I said, is underground. There are very few buildings above ground, but what you do see very quickly, kind of like as you exit the starport, you see there is like tavern here, inn here, Walston Tavern, and there are green lights coming from below ground, like boom, that are like kind of like giving you like a big kind of like this is where you go, kind of thing.
is that like the duty free at a really tiny municipal airport?
It's because it's past the duty free. It's more like as you're exiting the turnpike out
Like the
the
petrol
end.
station.
Yeah,
and
it's like, oh wait, look at that. There's some food. We can have that. That'll be there. There's
Oh,
some
they've
food.
got upper
Or
crust.
so in California, outside the San Diego airport, there are a shit ton of dive bars. The most famous one is called the Airport Lounge, where the pilots used to drink. They don't anymore.
Why?
So also interesting enough, San Diego is one of the hardest airports to land in, because
You're too drunk when you're trying to land?
no, that's not why. Because downtown San Diego, where is right near the airport, downtown San Diego, very, very built up high rises. Airport right here. You have to do this to land.
Oh.
It's horrible.
Oh, so it's a very steep angle of descent.
Extremely steep angle of descent.
Terrible.
And all the pilots hate it. They say this is horrible. It's not as bad as the island where Esther used to live in Japan, though, because that one, the runway was exactly the right length in order for you to land, and not a fucking inch longer. And just past the runway was a gas station.
Oh no!
Because they used to talk, because obviously the pilots would land there, or they would like stay for a bit. They used to talk like after the flights and say, every single time I think I'm gonna go home with a fireball. And these are Japanese pilots saying this and saying just like these. They're like, I'm terrified. I don't like this, like kind of thing.
Yeah,
of,
that's
like,
rough.
There's some nasty things about around like that kind of stuff. But anyways, you go to this tavern, you find it, you head there first because it's a port of call. It's where you need to eat, you need food, and I think some of you are thinking there might be some information here because we don't know where the ship is. So, and I need to do that.
Oh, no token.
Figure. You don't need a token for this one. I keep forgetting to do that.
Oh, is that the bar?
It is the bar.
Oh, that's
As you
fancy.
descend down into this area, you see this it's mostly empty, but it looks like maybe somebody thought, hey, this is going to be a big trade port. It's on the route between two other big planets, maybe. So that they just need to find like some reason to be there, and they went a little too far. And there's this big like bar with this huge not display exactly, but like there's a bit of ostentatiousness to this, of like this bubbly thing floating in the middle. But in terms of actual people, there are, and I can give you the exact number.
Josh goes, I wish I hadn't sworn it off because I really want to go up and say, take me to your tequila.
That is amazingly funny.
Thank you.
As you enter, there are a shit ton of people in here. There is a bouncer for start with. This is what he looks like. And he is like no nonsense, gold chain around his neck, got a clipboard in front of him, kind of checking people out. He looks.
Janet, no!
What a fuck is this nonsense?
Are you here to check our possessions?
No, I'm here to make sure you're not going to cause any trouble and to make sure you check your weapons at the door.
Yes, do you have a locker?
We have a receptacle. Is that all right? I'll do.
Yes, as long as a lockable safe, yes.
Yeah. What else too? Name or designation or Jumanji.
That's actually
Like
your
that,
isn't it?
Like that old Earth movie. Yeah. I know that one. Robin
The what,
Williams.
sorry?
That old Earth movie.
Earth movie?
Jumanji.
No.
You never not seen it? Not seen what's the actor's name? Robin Williams. Yeah, that's the one. Robin Williams.
Never heard of the guy.
Yes.
This is canon, by the way. Like that is like thing you can do. You could just say reference Earth movie.
It was also in Flubber, and I believe its sequel, Flubber 2.
I am a big Robin Williams fan. He's really good as the genie.
Yes, that adaptation of
Oh!
Arabian Nights.
That's the one. Yeah.
Aladdin. Oh, yes. I thought that was the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh.
Oh, don't you dare! That's blasphemy. Get out. No, I'm kidding. You're fine. So
Was
everyone's...
he in Honey the Shrunk the Kids, or was that Rick Moranis?
That's Rick Moranis.
I see. Yes.
Yeah. Left Hollywood. You know
Did
that?
he?
He did. Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
He took care of his kids.
I know. Yes, I remember hearing. Yes, his
After
wife passed away.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's quite tragic. Anyway, I could go on about Earth movies, but
Rick
it's
Morris is coming back.
he is. Yeah, his kids are now grown.
Sorry, that's also canon right now.
That is also
Moranis
canon
is
right now,
still
yeah.
alive, and he's making us come back to Hollywood
yeah.
this year in canon.
I know drugs that can extend your life. I thought I found them.
Yes, I did. I didn't mention them but they do exist.
Yes.
Oh well, yeah. Checking your things. The suitcase is that gotta.
It has to stay with me, I'm afraid. I've got a permit. Yes.
Okay, he checks the permit.
I would not recommend too late.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna note that down. Okay. Yep. Please.
Hey,
I
at
will
least
have to conduct this entire campaign one-handed. Like Perenity holding a briefcase full of nuclear device.
until you use it.
Yeah.
So along with the bouncy, as he's waved you in, you kind of like come in.
As we're going in, I just
Just pull the
if it
pin
goes
up.
off, at least you know who to find.
There's a huge number of people in here. Along with there's a bartender who has like bright blue hair, dark skin, and little like marks on her face. There are 3 patrons like on the up to the bar, of various they look like locals, so they have that kind of vibe about them. They look very kind of like if you've ever been to a town, because you don't get them in this country that often, not in this kind of way, where things have not gone. I guess mining town would be the closest equivalent, like an old mining town that's just kind of like it's dying and it's on its last like heaves of breath. The people there have this particular vibe, and they have that kind of vibe. And there's also a server who's making their way around. There's also a Navy personnel, but retired, grizzled, long beard.
Not like observing activity.
Oh no
Just,
no 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 no! Not
an
this
old
guy.
brigadier
An
kind of like.
old dude. He's like army. He's missing one ear that's been replaced by cybernetics. This is what he looks like.
Oh,
So he's a bit of a
Ooh,
rough customer.
right.
And there is a waitress kind of like taking drinks to people's table, and in one of the booths at the very back is a very well dressed Vargar man. Oh, you guys are gonna love this one.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
mhm.
He looks like a rough customer.
I was when I generated the other one, I was like, oh, but that's too dog-like. And then I found this. This is official traveler art. This isn't even me fucking about.
Right,
This
right.
is what they look like.
Oh, you know, some people have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Real
let's
Zootopia.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Let's move on.
move on. And as you're kind of like, do you sit at a booth? Do you go up to the bar? Where do you go? What are you doing?
Now that I'm meaning to ask, your recent splurge into sobriety, is that something you're intending to maintain, or are you just so hung up? Okay, fine. I'll have a 7 and 7, please.
Do you just go up to the bar?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, all right. Yeah, you can do that. You gonna sit all the tables? You
Yes,
gonna-
we'll take the booth over there.
Oh, I have the
Thank
waitress bring it to you. 7 and 7.
Josh?
The other two?
Janet?
I do not require nutrition at this time.
Light
I'll
drink?
go for a vodka soda. A vodka cranberry.
Vodka cranberry. I can do you a vodka. Looks down. Red.
A red WKD.
No, a vodka red.
Okay,
It's a
okay.
red liquid. I can give you that.
All right, in that case, let me. Okay, so glasses.
Yeah,
Okay, vodka,
yeah,
vodka,
yeah.
vodka,
So triple vodka,
but different kinds.
different kinds. Yeah.
Like a blended Scotch whiskey, but a
Blended-
vodka.
Blended with vodka.
I think just bring him a big jug.
Bring a jug.
I'll have a pitcher of gin.
Picture of gin.
What? You're gonna die.
Picture of gin.
Yeah, like a big pitcher and just fill it with gin.
Oh,
Health warning.
Oh. yeah. Yes. 7 picture of gin.
Just having a
Just-
small cocktail.
I can do that.
You're having.
Yeah, right. I'll have the
And a
waitress.
straw.
Do you want any food? Because you just came from the staff.
Oh yeah,
hall.
yeah. Got any curries?
Yeah, I can get you curry.
Yeah.
Something like a curry.
Yeah, something like a curry.
Something like a curry. What do you?
Yes, I'll have something like a curry. Thank you. Yes.
Something like a curry. It's like she's got this kind of look of like that can eat. I think.
Curry. I will also have something like a curry.
Something like a curry. All right. Yeah. Can do that.
Can you serve it in the form of a JPEG for this one?
JPEG of a curry.
Please disregard.
You want a regular curry?
Correct.
Right. Okay.
So we'll have 3 something like a curries, a
Something
7
like
and 7,
curries.
and a picture of gin.
Yeah. Be 20 credits. It's all.
Lunch is on me, gentlemen.
All right. Have the
And lady.
bring it over to you. Right. Okay. This fine. Yeah. Okay. You kind of like.
Like in the way that, again, very upper middle class rich people who don't really understand what money is tip stupid well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So you tip the bartender, and then you're gonna tip the server when she brings you. the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Cool. That's fine. So she takes your order. She begins like doing the things. Eventually, I assume you sit at a booth. Do you sit like so? Imagine that the bar is kind of in the middle. And then you've got booths on one side, booths on the other side. The Vargar is on this side, and the booths on the right are empty. Yeah, so there's 3 booths on the right that are empty, 3 booths on the left, and the middle one is where the Vargar is, and then the old grizzled guy is kind of like on a table aside, like outside the bar.
What do we think?
Kind of like looking around, trying to figure out where you want to sit, kind of stuff.
I think maybe we should mingle and speak to people after we've had some food.
So find a private place and then make our introductions after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Somewhere equidistant from the largest number of people.
Well, we said we were going to be sitting at that booth.
Yeah.
And presumably that's where our food's going to turn up.
Yeah.
So we'll sit at that booth.
Oh no, it's one of the ones I've got a little wooden spoon on a thing with the number.
Oh, right.
Done. Go.
I did not even see the spoon.
Yeah, that tracks. Cool. You do have tokens in this one. That's definitely not.
We can see squares. But what are in the squares?
Probably us.
Probably you.
Mike, I didn't
Oh.
I'm very sorry. Can you ever forgive me?
Oh, yeah.
course.
It's because you didn't have global illumination turned on. That's what did it.
Ooh, there we go.
There you go.
Hot diggity.
So that gives you a better indication.
Yeah.
And your tokens are the 3 in the corner over there.
So we've got the Varga.
Yep, the server, the old dude.
The old dude is there.
Yep. And then you've got the 3 country bumpkins, the
Mhm.
bouncer, and the bartender kind of
Yeah.
working over there.
Gotcha.
Cool. So as you kind of like just sitting, having getting your food gets delivered. Here you go, sugars. I hope everything's fine and good for your thing. What are you doing all in Walston?
Well, I've been to have a little look around. Do you have one of those like town and corporation leaflet racks that show you where things are in the town? You know, if you go to a destination, sometimes there'll be a little thing in a restaurant where it will say, "Oh, here's the."
Yeah, we don't have one of those, but I can help you out with any information you're looking for. I know
in that
I'm
case,
local.
looking for something fun. Where's the municipal records office?
Municipal. Oh, they'll be in the big city.
Town hall.
You'll
yeah.
need to take take the train to get there, but yeah, it's not here.
tremendous.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Did you say you can answer any question?
I can answer any question about
Oh, dear.
Walston.
Query. Am I a person, a thing, or a corporation?
It is not a question about Walston, but as my philosophy
But I am
professor,
in Woolston.
You are in Walston, I suppose. That my philosophy professor used to say, "I think you think, therefore I am." Do you think?
Yes.
Well, then you are an am.
Yeah. You have selected a 4th option. Thank you.
Oh, I hope I helped.
I'm sure you did.
Are you still studying?
Oh, no, well, sometimes, just trying to make sure she kind of like looks wistfully to the door so I can get off of this planet sometimes. But, it is what it is.
How much would a ticket run her to get off
Oh,
this planet?
thousands of credits. It's quite expensive to get off the planet.
And not counting.
Not counting what you get there, how
What you
you
get
deal
there,
with
be immediately poor.
because you have no food, no money, no like traveling as like I know this now, like from having to do it from the States to here, it's extraordinarily expensive
Yeah, I bet.
to like pick up
Mhm.
your life and move it. When you're younger, it is cheaper, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I hope
I'm still tempted because, after having had a little bit to drink, impulsively just buying her a ticket and airdropping it to her or whatever. How much would that set me back?
I would say probably 2,000 credits is probably like a good charter to get her off world
Okay.
and get her set up.
I am going to roll a d6,
Sure.
and the higher it is, the more likely it is that I just airdrop her a ticket off.
Cool. Yep.
That's a 1, so it doesn't happen.
Cool.
Oh.
Okay. Cool. She hands you. I hope you enjoy your curries. It's looks at it. It ain't the chef's special, but at least it's nice.
What was the chef special?
Not this.
Fair enough.
It's something. It's not a curry, but it's a something. And hands you the 3 curries.
Yeah,
and
I'm
drinks.
used to food from the Interstellar Revenue Service canteen, which is not.
Yeah.
This
It's
is.
also not food.
This is somehow.
It is somehow more palatable. But yeah, she just goes, if you have any other question about Walston or anything about what you're doing here, about anything like that, you by all means ask. I talk to everyone who comes through Walston.
Where is the train station?
Oh, train station's just up the road, turn right, and you'll see, you can't miss it. It's underground until it isn't.
Oh, fantastic. Is there a larger landmass further in, or
No, everything's on the single island. It's one big island, but the if you're looking for something to do or something to see, there's the big volcano. I say volcano. It's not really a volcano anymore. It's dormant. Though we did have a couple of shakes a few years back.
How long ago did
Devon.
Disappear, or Devon's ship disappear here?
A few years ago. It's not that long ago that it disappeared, but it's gone missing.
So, and how, would my understanding of when it disappeared line up with when I asked her exactly how long ago were these shakes?
Oh no. So she goes, a couple months ago, something like that. You know, there's a recent thing. They had like a big old surveying thing come out and do all kinds of stuff. They wanted to have like a deeper survey. They hired some people from the scout service to do it. They were real assholes. Those ones who came through. They not kind people of any kind.
What were they like? What was the?
They were they just full of themselves, real mean, like ornery folks, and apparently didn't even do the job. They just grabbed the stuff and left. Disappeared.
How many of them?
3, I think, something like that. 3 crew.
And did you speak to them when they came by, or?
Oh yeah. I served them some.
What do they look like?
Oh, they were just. They were kind of like what was like. Mohawking kind of person with like a bit of scruffy tattoos and things. Usual types that the scout service gets in here. The other one was kind of a big guy, a wide man, almost wider than he was tall. Not really, but the type.
I understand.
The type,
the metaphor you're employing.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. And then it was a lady. I think she was in charge. Had like dark red hair, kind of like dance shoulder length. She looked like she'd been in the military at some point or another.
And did they return off world after not doing the job?
Yeah. Apparently they scuttled their own ship. Lost it somehow, from what I remember. Lost it, who knows where. And had to come back with the tails between the legs, and then purchased a ticket off quick before the local constabulary could arrest them for it. Oh, this was a couple months back though, so this does not line up with your timeline of the ship going missing. This is a whole other ship that's gone missing.
That doesn't line up with the description of the 2 blokes from the.
No. These 3 are like, these sound like just a bunch of assholes.
Just some guys, yeah.
Who just showed up.
Right. I have another question on brainstorming.
Oh well, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. So I'm going. I've got to work till the shift's out. My shift's just started. So day-night cycles, similar to Earth. It's Earth gravity as well. And you've got you would have arrived early morning kind of time. So the fact that there are this many people in here kind of gives you a vibe of like, oh, how bad Wollston is. Kind of thing. There's way too many people in here for an early morning bar.
I've been to that pub.
I've been to that bar.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, no.
These people drink professionally.
Yep, there's a little of that. Also, so I hope you honeys have a good time.
Yes, I'll hand her like a business card. If you ever need any financial advice, please do reach out.
Well, advice is always appreciated. Puts it in her pocket. Yeah. Do remember the volcano. A hike up, it's real good. There's a lake at the bottom in the caldera.
Oh,
It's
charming.
very beautiful to go and see. Quite warm as well, from what I understand. Not that I've done it. It's quite a hike. It takes about 2 days up and down. Up 2 days, down another 2 days. Quite a hike thing.
Where might we hire some kind of vehicle? Would that be in the big city as
She
well?
kind of looks, if you can find one, big city be your best bet. But even they don't really keep many of them, because keeping them is difficult. The storms here will rip them straight off the ground faster than you can think. So you're better off.
Are we in storm season?
Oh, no. You got a couple of months yet for that.
Jolly good.
Yeah, we just don't keep the vehicles around because there's nowhere to put them. The starport itself, like when the rains are coming and the storms are happening, they just send the ships upwards. It's safer.
Oh, they send them into orbit rather than I see. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, the starport itself pays for the fuel in that case, just in case something goes wrong. But well, anyways, I've got other customers. I need to go.
Please do.
Goes over to the Vargur and begins like giving him some drinks, takes some stuff from him away from him, and then kind of gives kind of like makes her rounds as she kind of goes around.
Just looking at my picture of gin and going, I did not realise it was quite so early.
It's a big picture of gin.
I shouldn't have drunk half of this before the food turned up.
It's hard to tell how, like, because that's the thing you're thinking about, like, when you're trying to figure out, like, your time dilation is so weird because you're not traveling between, like, you have a set clock and then you just land on a planet. It's like, and it's whatever time it is at that moment in that hemisphere.
If we spent 2 weeks getting here.
Yes.
If we now spent immediately 2 weeks travelling back to where we came from, how many weeks would have passed on that station?
2 weeks because time is relative. It's absolutely, yeah. Because if you travel back and forth, it's still 2 weeks from there. It's the light.
So it's not
like,
full weeks.
There is a weird thing
if
you
we
can
got
do
back there.
if you jump correctly. You can jump a light week forward, and then see yourself leave.
Right.
Which is a wild thing.
So in when we are travelling at faster than light, we are explicitly travelling faster than light rather than spending time travelling through more space.
Oh, you are
at regular time.
You are spending time traveling at that time, so a week will have passed. So basically, if you leave the station, jump, which takes a week,
Yeah.
and then jump back 2 weeks
2
will
weeks
have that. Yes.
Cool, that's yeah.
Cool.
Right, I suggest. Well, would you like? I'll pull my big chunky thermos out of my bag and say, I could put some of the gin in there if you like to save it for later.
Oh no, the gin's gone.
Good God, man!
I'm gonna need some checks. I want an endurance check. Like now.
And I don't blame you. I hope you're feeling strong, Janet.
Confirmed. And her left hand will just kind of drop open and like a little whisk the entire food up, and then like another little pipe will suck up all the food, and then the hand will just come back up.
That was super fucked up.
Okay,
Oh God.
just endurance?
Yeah.
Yeah, total is 7.
7. Cool. Okay, take a. You're not gonna take a point of damage, but you are inebriated. You are gonna take a penalty for all rolls going forward.
It's fine.
Which is important because we're gonna. As you kind of like are talking, is kind of like you're getting this information about like, oh, you need to go to take a train to the big city. You've heard about these other assholes who were here, who also had a ship that was lost. That old grizzled veteran walks over to where the Vargur is sitting, slams his fist down. He's clearly very drunk on the table, and just goes, "You don't belong here."
Right. I'm going to walk up to the guy who's being a knob.
Yep.
I'm going to open my mouth and I'm just going to vomit all over him.
Wow.
Oh God. So as you go to projectile vomit on this guy, you cover him in just bile.
No, it's mostly gin.
It's mostly gin and bile.
Curry-ish.
Curry-ish and bile.
And bile.
As he just gets covered, he looks at you with just absolute anger.
Oh dear.
You protecting this Vargur piece of shit? And you see the 3 guys on the bar immediately just get up and are looking.
Are they going to get up and leave or get up and join in?
There's a vibe happening. There's the girl at the front. She pulls out from underneath the bar a bat.
Oh,
It's getting and then the bartender and the bouncer go, oh fuck, and they know what's gonna happen. it looks like this happens a lot. They're just like very much like everyone just batten the hatches, take all the glassware away.
Do you
kind
have
of thing.
comms?
As that happens,
Yes.
you also see him reach into his coat and he pulls out a gun. And that's where we'll end.
Okay.
I'm going to hit him with a pocket nuke.
Yes, you're going to hit
I'm
him.
going to brain him with the steel case of the pocket nuke.
Yeah.
Actually, I need to-
Cold shot.
Before the gun gets drawn, you will hear something over your radio that goes, Curry, you asked me not to make a scene. You appear to be making one. May I join?
Yes.
Yes, and that's where we'll end.
Yeah.
I also, the one other thing I want to say is the waitress was right behind him. I was about to do the same like a same kind of interference with you, and it's just now, and her eyes have gone wide as she sees the gun.
Oh no.
But that's where we'll end.
Oh dear. Well.
Well,
Stand up against racism. Good job.
Yeah.
damn, I don't have anything in melee.
By the way, a picture is 80 shots of gin.
Yeah.
Oh.
How are you not? Well, you've immediately vomited it up on the races. So
Does he take any damage from the acid?
no.
Will he be flammable now?
You're
I mean,
not
you're
seeing
gonna
it
get
off.
Sucked him in 2 liters of gin. Will he be flammable?
You move flammable.
Oh,
maybe.
okay, there we go.
Well,
Can we not
what-
start a
what-
fire next to the
what
pocket?
proof is gin normally?
Sorry?
What proof is gin normally?
40.
40. That's
yeah.
not enough.
Yeah, it is.
It's not enough for it to ignite from an open flame.
Yes.
You need to heat it first. I
You mean,
know
like,
this.
Up to body heat.
I know this because weirdly trying to make things like Blandis Bombay, Bananas Foster, rum and gin have similar proofs. You need to heat them.
It is only easily ignited above 28 degrees C.
Yeah.
Well, it's been.
So we need to
it's-
warm him.
Yes, which is why you need to do the same thing with Bananas Foster. You warm it up and then you can
Now.
ignite it.
It's weird
Now,
because when I've
I
done
have a
flaming
question.
vodka shots.
Yeah.
Vodka
But-
is easy.
But that's the same proof.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's about 37 to 40%
Gin
proof.
will burn. 40% ABV gin will burn. It may not produce a steady, strong flame compared to spirits with 50% or higher alcohol
Yeah.
content.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, I would argue that the gin is currently closer to 37 degrees.
I was about to wish I didn't have to make that comparison.
But it's also diluted with bio. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
we'll
now
find
below
out.
40% proof.
Yes. Well, we're going
But
to find
the
out.
the stuff that you usually use to do the kind of like the flaming shots usually is around 80%.
80 proof, yeah.
Yeah, 80 or
I
higher.
don't know. We used to just buy stuff in the supermarket and set fire to it. Oh, well.
Don't worry, by the way, hitting someone with a nuclear device won't set it off.
No.
There needs
No.
to be an accessory charge, yeah.
Yes.
Stuff like Everclear, Moonshine, and oh god, the stuff that the Bacardi something is the stuff that you should use to do this kind of thing.
There's also absinthe would probably.
I don't know if it would.
Absinthe sits at somewhere between, depending on how good it is, 60 to 95%. So depends where on that scale you want to.
Yeah. Wow, it has a really wide range.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
because it's vaguely unregulated.
Yeah, because the traditional stuff is also made with wormwood, which is poisonous. But I mean, so is alcohol, I guess. But yeah, but,
more poisonous.
but yeah,
Are
wormwood.
you proud of us, Rich?
Excellent session, though.
God.
I was happy with that. I knew it was going to be about 3. I think this is where I thought this is where you would get, and it was like the next bit is like, and there's still like a lot of weird mystery stuff around it. It's like this thing that's happening in this bar might have nothing to do with anything. It might just be you guys are nice people, or sort of nice people.
I'm the
You
right
can be
kind of
nicer
fuck.
by accident.
You can be nice by accident, or you just don't abide racists.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that was definitely a little bit of Ryan reading through.
Racism makes me sick.
I have a
That's a
bucket full of
good
gin. I
line.
might as well put it to use.
Racism and 80 shots of gin make me sick.
Oh god.
Oh boy. Tremendous.
All right. Yes, I will
you'll
stop
find
the
out.
recording
That's
there.
what Computer Weave does.
It adds computer. It integrates your computer with your armor.
Yeah, but it's also it affects your firearms as well,
Does it?
It can do, yeah.
according
Well,
to this
I
computer.
should have taken Computer Weave.
I have just realised I have an additional benefit then. Lovely.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yes. Stopping the recording now.
Cool.